Welcome back to a new video. TSBG Designs here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make shadows on your designs or players in Adobe Photoshop 2021. Make sure you follow my Instagram and subscribe and like, and let's get straight into the video. Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to add shadows to a player or anything. There's three ways I'm aware of. Here is the first one. So what you want to do is you want to go to your adjustments layer and you want to go to a solid color and you want to make sure it's black. Whatever color you want your shadow to be should be black. Then you want to go to this mask. Make sure you click on the mask and not on the solid color, and you want to hit invert. So you can hit Control or Command I, and you no longer have the black layer. Then you want to go to your brush and make sure it's on white. White will show the layer, and so it shows, and black will hide it. Then you want to make sure it's on white, and you want to right click on the document, or you can go to Window and Brush Settings, and you want to use this dot and make sure your angle is on 0, and you want to drag it up so it's near flat, like that. You can do that by right clicking on the document. Once you're happy with it, hit enter and resize it using your square bracket keys, and zoom in and make it somewhat realistic. Then you want to decrease your opacity. I'm going to do, I use 30, and see, already looks pretty good. So then you want to make it look like it's darker around the foot, like that. I'm pretty happy with that. And then we're going to do the exact same for the other foot, like that. Okay, might add a bit, making the brush a bit smaller and just going around like that. There we go. And call in the sextant. Right, for him, I'm going to show you another way. The other way is obviously, the other way is just to use the brush without the mask and just go to a solid black. So you can either change it like this or just click your black and white layer or paintbrush, right? And it's the exact same thing. Make sure your brush is on 0, you've got a decent size, and your opacity is on 30 or whatever you want it to be. And something I forgot to tell you is you want no hardness at all. So you completely remove the hardness. It's the exact same process, and just put on the shadow like that. Okay. Now you might be wondering what's the difference between this method and the previous method. Well, if I'm not happy with something here, like the shadow's a bit straight at the end, you can't exactly re-edit that unless you undo what you did, and that's a bit of a problem, right? So let's just redo that. Or you can use the eraser tool, but then if I am correct, I don't think you can paint. No, you can paint, it's just a lot harder, right? So if you use a mask and use a solid color, you can always change the color of the shadow to whatever you choose. which doesn't usually happen, so you can always just go to a normal layer and fill it with a black, but I just find using the solid colours a lot easier. And then if you go to the mask and you're not happy with something, you can go to black and just remove whatever you want to remove, right? And you can add on both, switching to white and going there. I'm not very happy that the shadow falls only behind the foot. I feel there'd be a small shadow just around there. No, that's not very good. And we want to go black and just, yeah, there we go. Right, and then show you the final method, which I'm not that confident with, but what you want to do is make a new layer, and you don't need to worry about the roundness of the brush. You can just make it fairly big size. This time you can make it hard if you want. I'm going to make it put hardness to full. Sorry, I keep on saying that in my videos. And you just want to, and the opacity needs to be at 100%. And you want to just put a black dot. Right. Then you can convert it to a smart object and edit, and you can use distort. So if you hit Command T or Control T, and perspective, and I don't use perspective that much, so I'm not, let me zoom in a bit, I'm not the most confident with it, but yeah, so if you get the idea of what I'm doing, and basically you want to create something, yeah, that should be good enough. These are not perfect shadows since I am rushing them a bit. I am rushing these shadows a bit, so don't expect them to be perfect. Anyway, once you've distorted it, you want to go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and increase the blur. Yeah, see what it does? Oh god. Just decrease it, and I think that's okay. As I said, I'm not very confident with this method. And then you just move it around. Obviously that's pretty bad, like very bad, and that's why I'm not confident, because I don't use it at all. I know there are some people out there who like it, and if they can make it work, that's good for them. So yeah, as I said at the beginning of the video, these are the 3 methods I am aware of, so if you know more, feel free to tell me about them. I'm not an expert at Photoshop, I'm just helping people out, because I know there are some people who struggle with it a bit. With the shadows especially, so that's the only reason I'm making this video. that's a bit better. There are probably many more reasons, not reasons, sorry, methods of making shadows. Yeah, that's pretty much, those are the three methods. So there's just simply painting on your shadow, and there's the solid color layer. There's a solid color layer version, and there is the shape version, right? Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like button and you also subscribe. If you could also follow my Instagram, I'm trying to get to 450 and then to 500 followers. And if this video has helped you, let me know, and I can also make more tutorials if you need. Thanks.